Okay, my name is Kent Mathieu, and I do the original art for different heavy metal bands. For instance, we've got Hex over here, and then Possessed above that. Forbidden, first Forbidden album. And Artillery. This is the first American release of Danish heavy metal band. This is the new Forbidden right here. And this one here is an Exodus album cover I did many years ago.
That never made it on the album, right?
No, it was turned into a picture disc. And this right here is the first Hex album cover. Up here we got the Heathen. And they just got a deal with Roadrunners, so they'll be putting out another one. Hopefully I'll be doing that artwork. And this one right here is Ex-Hoarder from Louisiana. The name of it is Slaughter in the Vatican. That should be out pretty soon. Independent labels, Autopsy. Verbal Abuse goes back to the punk rock days. This one, 86. My policy really is to get exactly what the band members want to say. Now, when I get those rough sketches done, whether the record company is going to agree to that is another story. So before I go into doing any finished work, got to have the record company approve it. Sometimes it works, sometimes the record company doesn't, and we got to rehash it. Trip. Okay?
Do you feel that's a form of censorship?
It's the worst kind of censorship because it's the record companies doing the censoring, not some right-wing religious group. You got the record companies doing exactly what the right-wingers want them to do, and that is tailor things before they get on the market. For example, this one right here, you can't find this cover in the United States because they had to redo it. The distributors wouldn't put this on the shelves. I'm definitely more interested in doing the dark side of the whole illustration thing. My roots are in doing political and socially conscious paintings as a fine artist, that deal with all of the problems we have in the world. But the problem was that my fine arts paintings, no galleries would take them, and only a few people would see them when I drag them out on the street. So now that they're being published on album covers, a lot more people are seeing them, and my message is getting across. So I try to keep that socially conscious message alive somewhat in the album cover work. Like this Forbidden might be a good example. You have a good skull and an evil skull, and the good one is dominating over the evil one, which basically says that you got skulls and everything, and it's definitely death-orientated, but the overall message is a positive one. People seem to get the wrong impression that everybody's into death and all that stuff. That's not really what's happening. It's kind of a reverse psychology trip. By dealing with it, people are able to face it and move on. Yeah, people have always looked at me in a funny way about even my political paintings and stuff. What ends up happening is they find out that I'm not some demonically possessed maniac, and I'm actually a pretty nice guy. So they figure, if I wasn't releasing my tension this way, I don't know what I'd be. You know what I mean? I could be a psychotic killer. So.